Time for a love potion, a little sweet and spice. Throw it all in a cauldron, mix it up real nice. Fire in my eyes, stir counterclockwise. I dream of you all night. Fill with emotion, follow the signs. With this love potion, you will be all mine. I'm pulling you closer to me. You're finding it harder to breathe. The magic is taking over your mind entirely. I'm the only one that you see. I got what you want, what you need. Before you know it, you are falling deep in love with me. Little sweet spice. Made a love potion for you.
I constantly forget that I have to manually switch that first. But hello, everyone. How are you?
Hi.
All right, so we have, of course, the Sarah, the Jessica,
Hi.
and the
How's everybody's 2026 going so far?
emotionally. But anybody who wants details on that, I made a video, the first video I have made in years, and likely the only video I will make for another few years. But it's on my channel, Writing Mom Samantha Bassett, if y'all want to know what's been going on with me. As for the Storytellers Hearth, hey, hi, welcome. This is our writing event that we host now twice a year. In March and October is our experimental month. I mean,
Yes,
October is forever, but March is our experimental month for the beginning of the year. So we'll wait till, we'll give it a couple minutes before we start going into the slideshow. We're using I've been using it for about a month now, but it's still fairly new backstage program, so forgive any technical difficulties. Also, I don't like that I look like I'm looking away from you, so.
No, I've procrastinated making dinner. So the kids are currently eating, so I've had to move my camera to make sure that none of them are in the background.
Yes, of course, because the older they get, the less which really? Why is on them?
Yes, you would have thought it'd be the opposite way around. The older they got, the more they'd be like, oh, let me just...
It's because they become more aware of their place in the universe and stuff. They don't know how to handle them.
I just find it weird considering at least two of them always say they're going to be YouTubers when they grow up.
They want to control how they debut.
Not on Mum's channel.
God. Not on Mom's writing channel.
How lame is that?
Jessica's pretty good. After I was sick for 3 weeks. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. I hope it sounds like you're on the recovery or you have recovered. So.
On the mend at least, which is good.
Hey,
happy.
Oh, also it's Valentine's Day, which I totally didn't think about when I was just like, yes. I was like, oh yeah, we could do this. I was more like, oh, we could do Friday the 13th, but Sarah was like, no, I'm busy.
I was at work, I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay. She had a job, the one that pays the bill.
The pain of doing the evenings and the halfway through the overnights now for my shifts makes the awkward times for streaming on Fridays at least.
Yeah, it's fine. We make it work.
Yes, we do.
But this is the Storytellers Hearth is we are trying to cultivate a supportive, creative community, primarily of writers, but we welcome all creatives. And we try to support each other. We are only committing to 2 weekend relays that Sarah and I would like to do more with the Storytellers Hearth. We are both very busy moms, so we're
Yes.
working on that.
We will get there eventually when time and schedule allows.
When the children have grown and moved out, or at least just grown.
Just great. I've got my daughters saying that they're going to live with me forever. So
I have at least one child that I reassured would, in fact, I was like, because they were stressing. They're in middle school and they were like, I don't know what I want to do with my life. How am I supposed to pick what I want to do at this tender age? They didn't say tender age, that's my wording, but they're like, how am I supposed to at this tender age? And I'm like, you don't have to. I'm like, it's fine. I know people who like, they change their career paths. And I shared with them that both of their aunts have like my two sisters both have degrees of which they are not doing things with yet. Because my youngest sister has accounting, and but as opposed to being an accountant, she is using that degree toward because her husband and his dad like own a family business, and so she does their accounting and she just loves math and stuff. And my other sister, she has a degree in engineering, but has decided that she doesn't actually want to be an engineer. So it's like, sometimes life does, takes you places and stuff. And my husband and I, when we were looking for our house, we bought a 4-bedroom house so my children would never have to move out if they didn't want to. So
yeah,
I'm like, that's your room. We have no plans to turn it into a gym when you turn 18. Rest assured, you're good.
It's just one of those things, like your mind will change so many times from when you're younger to when you reach adulthood. You could have an idea for a career at 12 years old, and then by the time you're 16, oh, I want to do this instead. Oh, but then I want to do this.
Yes.
You never know what's going to interest you as you get older.
Also, for those bringing it back to writing and stuff, for those of us who wanted to be writers, sometimes we want to be writers and other things, such as parents. And thus, one of those has a time limit. The other one does not.
Yes.
Yes. So, using that to go ahead and transition, the Storytellers Hearth in March will be March 27th through 29th. I don't know why my brain had so much trouble saying that when it was right there. Sarah, I don't think you can control the slideshow, so I'll let you read it.
Okie dokie, that is fine. So, as always, for those of you who have been here before, there are 2 different ways for you to apply to be a host for the weekend relay. For those of you who are new, we'll show you how it works. So if you have hosted with us for 3 or more times, all you need to do is give us your availability in the little spreadsheet that we'll have going on. There is absolutely no need for you to apply at all whatsoever. Just let us know when you're free, and that is the only thing you need to do until it is time to choose the hosts.
I have all of the links and everything prepared. I was just waiting till we went live to put them there. So I will put them in all the points.
I think most of the participants at the moment, those who have hosted in the past, I think most of them have hosted 3 or more times.
Yes, if you have friends who are considering hosting or want to host, we do encourage new hosts. We need new blood in the water.
We do. And if you are new to hosting, or you have hosted with us less than 3 times, you will need to fill out the application to register your interest in hosting, and then thereby also provide your availability over the course of the 3 days. And whether you are new to hosting or have hosted with us before, the Wheel Picker of Doom shall choose your fate, and we will use that to decide who is going to be hosting with us over the weekend. And then I get to choose the schedule. So we'll make sure to inform all of the hosts once they have been chosen. I will work with you to schedule you as per your availability. And that is step one of the Storytellers Hearth prep.
And just to be
All done
clear,
and dusted.
old and new hosts alike all have the same chances of being selected by the Wheel Picker of Doom. The only people who get preferential treatment are me and Sarah because we organize it. And
Yes. Okay, so we have deadlines. We'll try to be firm with the deadlines this year.
I am generally firm but I try to always be firm but flexible with deadlines, but we will try to be more on top of reminding people again as
Yes,
we were in
it's
previous years. Last year,
communication can get a little bit loosey goosey, I think, especially with us last year.
last year my migraines were a lot worse, so it was just
Yeah,
harder for me to be on top of all the things. But I have already set my reminders in my phone and everything. So
it's one step ahead of where I currently am. So you're more organised than me right now.
that
Okay,
well,
so
originally with Jess, who was the founder of the Storytellers Hearth, that was
yes, the
my
founder.
job with her too. Was I was the organized one. But yes.
One of us has to be.
So
Okay, so
sorry, I'm gonna read this one. All right. First of all, the links and everything should be in the description below. If you don't see them, go ahead, refresh your YouTube, and if they are still not there, let me know so that I can go fight YouTube. But they should all be there. The host application, the host availability, which if you are a new host applying, there will be a link to the there should be a link to the host availability. I gotta double check that now that I think about it. But yeah. So there should be the links to all the things. February 14th to 28th is the host applications. So and for co-hosts to go ahead and get your availabilities in there if you want. This is 2 weeks of recruiting. We will be making some recruiting graphics to try to recruit hosts and stuff, and they will be posted in the media kit. I will share the links on the YouTube community tab and in our Discord server. We ask that the community help us recruit. Like I said, if you've got any friends, try to get them, or try to remind people that you know who like to participate in the Storytellers Hearth and may have missed the notification.
yes.
Then March 1st through 5th, Sarah will be notifying hosts that the Wheel Picker of Doom has selected them and double checking on availability to make sure the schedule is copacetic for everybody. Then March 6th through 19th is when hosts begin recruiting their co-host. Now we know that some hosts have people that they just prefer to stream with, and that's totally fine. We also know some hosts don't, care at all. If you don't want any responsibility in recruiting your co-host, that's fine too. Just let me know, and I will find random people for you. That's how the Troublemakers were started. So
That is how the Troublemakers were started. A ragtag team of writers that just got shoved together, and the rest is history at this point.
yes. All of the thumbnails, streams, and your co-host should be selected by March 20th. This means that I would like all the stream thumbnails. I would like a copy of them for the media kit in case any co-hosts or anybody want to advertise with your thumbnails. It also helps because on some of the social media, we like to post a reminder advertising individual streams and stuff, and using the thumbnails that the streamers use themselves is helpful for that.
Yeah.
I also I just like knowing all of the co-hosts that are going to be on stream and stuff, especially since you kind of represent the event a little bit. It's just good to know who all is there and
Yeah.
everything, so it goes smoother. And then the streams being public by the 20th allows Sarah and I to organize the playlist and make sure that everybody's there so that I can focus on just checking up with people who may have needed a little bit of time for one reason or another.
Yeah.
And then on the 27th, our event begins.
Excited to get some writing done finally this year.
Oh, you can read this one. I'm going to
So-
double check that I have the right link in the application.
I think most of them are
You think
definitely there. So stream rules, they are the same stream rules that we sort of try to flexibly, but also mostly firmly stick to each and every single year. So every single stream is set in a 3-hour block, for example, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. And in regards inside those 3 hours, we do request that you do a minimum of 90 minutes worth of sprinting. This used to be something that we very much checked to make sure, obviously, as much as this is a community event, this is also for writing, for productivity. So we need to make sure we are balancing the two. And while we don't, check to make sure everyone is abiding by that 90 minutes, it's a whole in good faith. I think everybody is really good at sticking to those minimum of the 90 minutes regardless. And we do
it keeps the balance of the audience expectations and everything, keeps them happy.
and nice good chunk of productivity, a nice good chunk of chat, so you get both of it all rolled into one. And we do ask that streams end between 10 to 15 minutes before the next stream is supposed to start. This is so everybody has a chance to get resettled. If they're watching, they have a chance to take a break, grab a snack, grab a drink. And it will also give the co-hosts and the hosts a chance to sort of get themselves prepared, especially if they are hopping onto the very next stream and, participating in that one. And there is no cap, no limit for the amount of streams the co-hosts can sign up for. And there's no cap on the amount of co-hosts that you have. I think it's whatever streaming service you use is max co-hosts. You're fine to hit that limit for whichever streaming platform you are using.
We do ask that you use your best judgment, though, because having co-host on stream and stuff is, at least for me, the intent is that everybody has a chance to chat and share their opinions and stuff, and we still very much want people to interact with the chat room side of the stream too.
But it's one of those, be sure that you are able to manage the amount of co-hosts that you have to keep your stream on track between the productivity and the chatting.
And also, when you're signing up for streams, try to make sure that, one, you give yourself enough time to sleep in between streams, or in between,
yes,
you co-hosting on streams, and two, that you don't wear yourself out. Different people can handle different amounts of time, with their on personality, because when you're on camera, a lot of people there's more energy and everything, because there's this thing to perform a little bit and entertain, which is understandable, because that is what you do when you're hosting and everything. And I can do 6-9 hours in a row. That's totally fine. But then I have friends who they're I will do one stream a day, and that is it.
And I'm fine. The same sort of also goes with the participants as well. There's been so many cases in the past where people will stay for the entirety of the weekend. They will catch every single stream and
It's
make
not
sure
as
that you're giving yourselves breaks if that's something you know you can't handle. I think that's one of the reasons why the schedule changed a little bit over the
yes, that's
years
why we don't have
to have that massive space overnight, to give people ample time to rest. Because, and I'm one of those types of people, if I'm participating, I feel almost obligated to be at every single stream to support every single person. Whether or not I'm like just lurking in the background of those streams, which I do sometimes now, but in the past I would be there working, supporting everybody, even though I couldn't personally handle that after it was done.
yeah, and as
I'm weird like that.
as the co-organizer, there's also like as the organizers of the event, there's also this little like, oh, but what if something goes wrong when I am sleeping?
I need to be there just in case something happens, and I'm there to help. Because
We have events in the past where I am on stream on Sundays and I am napping during the sprints. so yeah, now I make it to where, especially because of my migraines, to keep my health a priority, I don't sign up for anything before noon. Because even if I am awake,
yeah,
I am still generally not functioning until afternoon. So yeah, these are just examples or personal anecdotes on how to take care of yourself. Because while we want to, interact and have fun and be productive and everything, the focus is always about community and self-care. Because
yes,
a lot of people also, when they're productive during this weekend, they're not like writing or actually working on things. A lot of people sometimes take it to like clean their space or reorganize and stuff so that they can
yeah.
prepare for other writing events, which we also like totally encourage and everything. Like if this is what you need to help take care of you, do it.
It's like a little writing podcast in the background while you do other stuff.
Yes. All right, here's our schedule. Same as last year. I don't think we've changed it since 2024.
I don't think we have either.
This was Jess's parting gift to us if we have not seen reason to change it.
That one part of organisation that we will refuse to touch.
But I cannot actually see those numbers. Can you?
That's fine.
Yeah,
I can see those
can
numbers.
if I make it slightly bigger.
So obviously, going by the 3-hour block for each of the streams, we start with the streams Friday, the 27th at 4 p.m. EST. And for Friday, we'll have the first 3 streams, which will start at 4, 7, and 10. And overnight break, rest, sleep. And we start again at 5 a.m. on Saturday, the 28th, again going in our 3-hour blocks. But then we've been a little sneaky and we've stuck hour-long breaks in there as well. Again, to add to the sort of forced self-care element. To help you guys rest. So we'll have break number 1 from 11 till 12. And then we'll do another couple of streams. We'll have our break 2 at 6 p.m. And then another 2 streams. So there'll be 6 in total on Saturday. Again, we'll have another nice overnight break. And we're back again for 5 a.m. Sunday the 29th. And much the same as Saturday, we'll have 2 streams, a third 1-hour break, again at 11 a.m. And then 2 final streams. And then we'll do the closing ceremony 6:30-ish, typically.
Yeah.
Well, is when we do everything, typically.
Yeah.
So 13 streams over the course of the weekend. So there's ample time to get writing productivity done, creativity done, work or homework if you're unfortunate enough to have to do those things over the weekend. and just general, I need to get some errands and cleaning around the house done. Productivity as
Yeah.
well.
We also use the breaks as kind of like a check-in so that everybody can talk about like how they've done, if their weekend is just starting, if they're like wrapping up, because we do have people who like come in and out of the weekend or only
Yeah,
participate in one day or 2 days, and all is valid. All is totally fine.
yeah. And then all of the times you see are in EST. And I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
worldtimebuddy.com
It was.
is what we recognise to use for you to find the corresponding times in your time zones.
Yes, worldbuddy.com is a lifesaver for me and Sarah trying to or like schedule things.
Yes.
Also, we do EST because EST is the most common time zone amongst the community.
Yes, it
Neither of
is.
us are in EST.
No. I'm it's fine in March. Oh, is it actually? When is daylight savings?
Right now, we're in standard time.
We are. I'll have to look that up. October's always awkward because at some point in the during the October weekend relay, someone's time zone changes, and I go from either 5 hours ahead or
Oh,
4 hours ahead.
okay. Our
So
daylight
that's
savings
always
in the US, our daylight savings will start March 8th.
much late. So I'll check that later. I have a feeling mine's going to be at the end of the month. But this is why we use Well Time Body to figure this stuff out for us, so we're not late to a stream. Almost did it once. I'm not almost doing it again.
Yours starts Sunday, March 29th.
There we go. See, there we go. I thought so.
Well,
Thought
time
so.
buddy, keep that in mind. If anybody has any questions, now is your time to ask. We will just chill and hang out for a little while. I think I addressed it, but happy Valentine's Day to you too, Jessica.
Happy Valentine's Day, guys.
I got to explain what Galentine's Day was today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because I was looking on one of my apps and it had a Galentine's Day emoji that I found particularly cute, and so I showed it to my daughter, and she was like, "What's Galentine's Day?" And I explained it to her, and she was like, "Oh, that makes a lot of sense."
Oh, that's cute. I'll have to make sure to explain that. Do you know what Galentine's Day is?
Hey, yo, Rowan.
Are you nodding, but you actually don't know, yeah?
I do.
You do. What is it?
They're like, "I do not wish to be quizzed in front of these people."
People can hear me.
I know what it is.
Okay, I believe you.
I did double check the application for new host, and it does have the correct availability sheet. So I like went through and made sure everything had the correct dates and stuff, and then I made the tiny URLs. I use tiny URLs for all of the events to make it so much easier for me when I'm typing out the links.
Anything to make it easy. That's what we need.
Yeah, you just put the year, the month, and then what you're looking for, like like tinyurl.com/2026 March host avail, and then you'll pull up the
That is-
availability sheet.
That is done.
Rowan's Valentine's Day is spent with their one true love, their whip.
Yes.
That's fair.
That is very fair and very valid.
My sister and I, every year, we make the children's Valentine's baskets because growing up, our mom always got us Valentines because she wanted to make sure that we always felt loved and like we were complete,
Aww.
even if we did not have a romantic partner.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet.
So we want to pass that on to the children too. So
That's really sweet. I feel like America celebrates Valentine's Day, especially with the younger children, a lot more than we do here in the UK.
possibly.
Like Valentine's Day is not very like.
My sister is a forever aunt, and essentially, if there is a holiday on the calendar that gives her an excuse to buy the children things, she will. So I don't, because like for the Valentine baskets, we basically just went got them, like we looked for like the seasonal flavors that only come out around Valentine's Day, and then we
Yes.
also got them stuff that they enjoyed, like other snacks and stuff. And then
Yeah.
I gave them their Valentine's baskets. I think it was like February 4th. So
Oh, that's sweet. I love that. We just have Pancake Day.
I want a pancake day. I'm jealous of your pancake day.
That's the day the Brits celebrate with their kids. It's the Pancake Day.
Fair enough. So far, just because Valentine's Day has been a painting one, watercolor paints. Nice.
Ooh, I like that.
My husband works today, so I will be spending Valentine's Day hanging out with my mom and my youngest, because my youngest asked if we could go out today.
Yeah.
We're
Spend
going
some time.
to get a specialty drink and then hitting up the library.
I know that sounds like a fun time. Anything with a drink in the library.
I know. My husband needed to go to the library to renew some of his books and stuff, and I needed to return books. So we went, and then we're walking around the library, and he's like, "Why don't we ever just come to the library?" And I'm like, "I would 100% love to just chill at the library. I don't know why you never."
Can I hug you without being on the camera?
Can you hug me without being on the camera?
Yeah.
You can try.
But Mom,
Turn
you
the
can
camera
turn the
off.
camera off.
I can turn the camera
No,
off.
you
You can
tell-
also be
you
on the
turn
camera
your
if you want to
camera
be.
off. You turn your camera.
You want me to turn the camera off?
Yeah, just a second.
How does this work? Let me see. Disable cam. Hopefully this will not kick me off.
There you go.
There you go. Come on. Camera's off.
All right.
Get up.
Well,
Yes, now you
There you
can click it.
Thank you. Now I can turn my camera back on, yeah? Thank you.
like, Mother, I want to love you, but I
Don't
don't
damn it.
want evidence of it.
No evidence. No, thank you.
Missy,
Missy,
you
okay.
can tell her my name.
I can tell you that your name.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to?
Sure.
That was Holly. There you go.
Hello, Holly.
And you.
And now she's falling off the sofa.
I
All right.
slid off. I'm gonna punch you. Ow.
She hasn't
All right,
got dinner to distract her now, so.
Sorry, it does not seem as if our current audience has any questions. So
Hey, baby.
we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. If you're watching this on the replay and you have any questions, just leave them on the video/stream, and we will answer your questions via comment.
Yes, we shall. You can also at either of us in the Discord server as well. If you do have any other questions, depending on how far behind or how long ago this stream was.
Give me that.
But all right, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your interest. Thanks for applying, and we hope to see you guys later. Bye.
See you soon. Bye, guys.